Before this video starts, I just want to mention something really quickly. I'm a bit of a moron, so this has nothing to do with like the video quality or anything like, or the the commentary, like nothing messed up like that. It's something very small, but I feel like some people might not like it. I accidentally spelled Dan Marino's name wrong. Okay, so my coach's name is Mandarino in this one, just because I thought it sounded funny. Thought it sounded like a weird name. I don't know, but I spelled it Dorino. And if I was going off of Dan Marino, I should have spelled it Darino because that's how you spell Marino. And yeah, I'm just stupid. I spelled it wrong. I didn't mean to, I didn't mean to deface Dan Marino's name because I know he's a great quarterback for the Dolphins, of course. So anyone out there who's a huge Dolphins fan that loves Dan Marino, I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't notice this until very late into the rebuild, and I actually mentioned it again. But I wanted to say this in the beginning of the video, just so I get it out of the way, and people notice that I've caught my mistake. But yeah, anyway, still, I hope you enjoy the video. I mean, it's a pretty minor thing, but I feel like some people still will take offense to it or something. I don't know. But I just wanted to mention that before the video started, and I'm very tired, and that's why my voice probably sounds funny. So, yeah. Alright guys, what's going on? It's Shram here, and welcome back to another video I got for you guys today. Today we are going to be attempting to rebuild the Miami Dolphins. And this team isn't bad. Obviously they made the playoffs this past season. Their overall isn't the greatest, but it's definitely better than some of the other teams we rebuilt so far. So this one shouldn't be terribly difficult. So yeah, we're just going to fire Adam Gase and get right into this one. This is, of course, the Dolphins team. They have some pretty good young talent, like Jay Ajayi, Jarvis Landry, Devontae Parker, Kenny Stills. They're all pretty good. On the offensive line here, Juwan James and Laramie Tunsil are both very solid. On the defense, I don't really know what side of the ball is better for the Lions. I think they're both relatively average, but they're good enough, I think. Ndamukong Suh obviously is very good, but I think I might trade him just because he's going to start regressing soon. He's 29. I get he has quick development, but he'll probably start regressing next season. And I'm pretty sure he's very expensive. So fairly certain I'm going to trade him. Probably going to trade Cameron Wake and William Hayes too, because they're both getting old. I really like Cameron Wake. I think he had a great season this past year. Obviously he did. He had a phenomenal season. But he's 34 years old. I've always liked him, ever since he started becoming like an elite player. I feel like it took him a pretty long time to kind of reach his prime here, but he's definitely a great player. Nothing bad about him. He went to Penn State too. That's even better. But the defense, whole here is pretty old, to be honest. Like Lawrence Timmons kind of old. Koa Missi's getting there. I think he's like 27. He's 29. Yeah, he's definitely getting there. Byron Maxwell's not all that old, I don't think. He's probably kind of getting there, right? He's 28, but he's not the greatest, so I'm going to trade him. Rashad Jones is kind of old, but I think I'm going to keep him because he's like a staple of this Dolphins defense. I feel like I can't really get rid of him. Are you 28 years old? He's 28, so I think he's at that age where he's going to start regressing. But I think he's good enough that I can keep him the entire time. If he goes down to like an 85 in like next year, then I'll trade him, but I don't think he will. But anyway, yeah, I'm just going to get straight into some trades now. Byron Maxwell, Lawrence Timmons, and a second rounder for Carson Wentz, Chance Warmack, and a fifth rounder. I don't think that's a bad first trade whatsoever. Cameron Wake and Julius Thomas for Dontari Poe and a fifth rounder. So this now allows me to trade Ndamukong Suh. Jake Brendel and Ryan Tannehill for Miles Jack. It is so easy to trade with the Jets. So we are giving them Koa Missy, Nate Allen, and Matt Moore for their first, second, and sixth round draft picks. William Hayes and Ndamukong Suh for the Bears' first and fifth rounder. I'm just piling on the draft picks at this point, so Anthony Fasano and Nick Williams from the first rounder from the Giants. Andre Branch, Mike Pouncey, and this is literally the lowest overall player on my entire team for Hunter Henry and Jeremiah Tauchu. This is just way too easy. Sam Young and a fifth rounder for Zach Martin. I don't even know where I'm going to play Zach Martin, but I have him, and I'm pretty sure he can play anywhere on the offensive line and do it fine. So, I didn't mean to rhyme there, but yeah. Okay, we have Zach Martin. Jermon Bushrod, Craig Urbick, and a third next year for Cody Lindsley. Oh god. I can't believe I forgot this guy's name. I think his name's... Oh, I always get him in Cody Whitehair or Corey Whitehair. Oh god, this is bad. What's your name? Corey. Okay, so then it's Cody Whitehair. I always get them mixed up for some reason. I always get their first names mixed up, but there we go. Okay, Corey Lindsley. I'm a moron. This is the team going into the first season. I actually really like this team. I think it's, decent for a first season. It's just, in a couple of years, hopefully these guys develop nicely. Like, I hope Carson Wentz can win AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year. I think he has a decent shot to do so, considering the conference season. The AFC offensive rookie class isn't that strong compared to the NFC offensive rookie class. The NFC offensive rookie class is juiced this year with, you know, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, and all them. But, you know, yeah, there's not many quarterbacks in the AFC that start. I think Cody Kessler honestly might be the only one that starts and is a rookie. So I think Carson Wentz has a very solid chance of winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. We have a really good offensive line, actually. I'm not going to change this at all anymore, I don't think. Like, I think if these guys can develop at like a normal rate, we'll be fine. I ended up moving Zach Martin to left tackle because I like having the left tackle be the best offensive line position, and I think, you know, he's clearly the best offensive lineman we have. I like the wide receiver core still. I didn't really change anything there. Actually, I didn't change anything there at all. I didn't move Jay Ajayi anywhere. Hunter Henry hopefully can develop. I think he should be able to. The defense is kind of sketchy in some cases, but other cases I kind of like it. Like, the linebackers are okay. I hope Miles Jack can play. I went through the formation subs and made sure Miles Jack was playing on all like the bigger formations, like the nickel, the dime, the quarter. Actually the quarter I think only one linebacker plays, but like the nickel and the dime I made sure Miles Jack was in as opposed to Jeremiah Tauchu, considering he's a pass rusher and he's not that great in coverage, and Miles Jack has good zone coverage. But yeah, the cornerbacks are a problem. I signed Sam Shields. I'll probably won't sign him back at the end of the season, just letting you guys know. I just like having him for 1 year, just in case we make the playoffs or something. And the defensive line, almost said offensive line twice. The defensive line isn't very good. I signed Jay Howard. I don't know if I showed that or not, but I definitely did sign Jay Howard. He's right there. He's a man right there. He's chilling. Weighing 308 pounds. How much do you weigh? 301, my fault. I overestimated my man. But anyway, I'm probably going to look to be drafting some ends and maybe a defensive tackle. Depends on how Jordan Phillips develops. I know he's not a rookie, so I mean, it kind of depends on how he develops. If he becomes like an 80 at the end of this first season, I think that's good enough where I don't have to draft one, unless there's like a random stud that I know is going to have superstar development or something. I don't know. But definitely a cornerback and defensive ends are what I'm looking for in the draft. Everyone on the offense, I think, can chill. Maybe a wide receiver I'll look at too. I don't know, but I'm going to sim now after I change the sliders. Almost forgot to do that. But I'm going to sim after I do this, and, you know, I'll catch you guys back up at the midseason where we will be 7-0. I'm confident. I'm not confident at all. We are at the midseason mark right now, and we are 4-3. That's not bad whatsoever. We have to take on the 3-5 Jets. But, you know, before I sim or do anything like that, we have to bring back Rashad Jones. I think that might be the only person here that I am for sure bringing back. Kenny Stills I'm going to hold out on a little bit. If he had like a ridiculous season, I will, you know, try to sign him back at the end there. But Rashad Jones for sure is coming back to the team. I'll lock him up for 5 years. Bring that down a little, bring this down a little more, I think. And let's see. He's coming back to the team. That is great. How much does Kenny Stills even want? 4-3 a year? I don't know about that one. And Kiko Alonso, depending, only $2 million a year. That's not even that bad, to be honest. You know, I'll bring him back. I'll try to bring him back for under $2 million a year. I think that's worth it. Or the cap hit. I mean, the cap hit is under $2 million is what I was looking at there. But I'll definitely bring him back for only, you know, under $2 million. That's not even bad. But anyway, this is what the team looks like, you know, experience-wise. Carson Wentz looks like he's doing all right. He is 6,000. Laramie Tunsil is 6.4 thousand. That's not bad at all. Let's check out the defense. Miles Jack is 6.4 thousand. Who has more, though? Laramie Tunsil has more. That's all right, I guess. Defensive line looks like they're doing pretty normally. I don't know who this guy is. I guess we signed him. Yeah, get off the team, please. I don't even really want you. I'd rather have that Fade guy, Fede. I don't know. He's an ultimate ticket card, I think, but I'd rather have him starting. Hopefully they don't sign anyone else again. They probably will. I don't know if there's a setting for that. I'm sure there is, but I like having them fill the roster for me because then I don't have to. So that's probably the same setting. But anyway, whatever. Let's check out the division. If they sign that guy back again, it's really not a big deal. Obviously, we're not in first because the Patriots are in this division. But we're in second. That's not bad. You know, the Bills are really close, and the Jets are fairly close, too. This is a pretty big game this week, actually. Hopefully, we can beat the Jets. But, you know, I'm going to scout these players, and then I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So we did not make the playoffs. That is rough. How did we do? We went 8-8. We came in third. Well, I guess we tied for second in the division. But this was a very poor division, aside from the Patriots. But let's check out the schedule here. Let's see who we lost to. I'm sure the Patriots, we lost to them twice. In the playoff, nope, not playoffs. In the preseason, we did pretty horribly. Opening the season with 2 losses here. We had a tough schedule right away. I forgot about this, but I think the Dolphins actually beat the Seahawks the first week, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm drunk sometimes. That's not true. But we beat the Browns, that's good to know, but we beat the Titans, Steelers, and Bills, and Jets. Went on a nice win streak right there. Then we lost 2 there. We beat the 49ers, lost to the Ravens, beat the Cardinals and the Jets, lost to the Bills and the Patriots. I put up a lot of points against the Patriots, though, so that's not that bad, I guess. Let's check out the stats. Hopefully Carson Wentz played well. I see that Tom Brady won MVP, but that's kind of that happens. Carson Wentz did play very well. 4,100 yards, 32 touchdowns, almost said 33, and only 10 interceptions. That's not bad. 96 rating, 257 yards a game, pretty much 258. Not bad whatsoever. Running, Jay Ajayi had elite yards, 6 touchdowns, and a fumble. Storm Johnson had 8 fumbles. What are you doing, pal? How are you even on this team? You had 154 attempts and 8 fumbles. You fumbled more times than you scored. Wow, but Jay Ajayi had a very good season. I would like the touchdowns to get up, but other than that, that was a phenomenal season pretty much. Hunter Henry led our team in catches, not in yards though. He came in third, it looks like, and he had 9 touchdowns. That was a very good season for Hunter Henry. Devontae Parker had a decent amount of catches, not many yards, and only 2 touchdowns. But Jarvis Landry managed to get over 1,000 yards with 8 touchdowns, and Kenny Stills 871 yards, 9 touchdowns. I don't think that's good enough to get brought back to the team because there is a really good wide receiver prospect I would like to draft. Check out blocking. It should be pretty decent. Yeah, Zach Martin only letting up 6 sacks. Jawan James only letting up 5. I don't even know who Terry Poole is. I guess he's a backup left tackle. Let up 1 sack. And Chance Warmack let up 1 sack as well. Wait, hold on a second. Wait. Why did that guy play so many snaps? Our backup left tackle played like 104 snaps or something. Or downs. Why did he play so many downs? Whatever. Maybe the team just got tired. Who knows? But tackles, Jeremiah Tachu had the most on the team with 115. That's not that much at all, actually. Kiko Alonso only had 107. Sacks, 12 from Anthony Spencer. We signed him back again. All right, whatever. 9.5 from Jay Howard, 5 from Jordan Phillips, 4.5 from Dontari Poe. He had 17 tackles for loss, though. I see that. I didn't even check that. But wow, that was a lot of tackles for loss. Good job, Dontari. 3 interceptions from Tony Lippett, not Tommy. His name's Tony. Yeah, 3 for Lippett, 2 for Sam Shields, 1 for Kiko Alonso, Xavier Howard, and Bobby McCain. Do we have any touchdowns? I kind of doubt it, and yeah, we did not have any touchdowns. Offense, we were 11th. That's not bad, but I'm guessing like bottom 25. I don't know how to say it, but we were actually 8th on defense. That's strange. I meant to say 25 and up, but I don't think I said that right. Anyways, check out yearly awards. How did we do? I don't expect to see anyone from the Dolphins in this. Maybe an offensive player of the year. Carson Wentz can sneak in. He actually does. Wow, he comes in 7th. There's no rookies above him, I don't think. Charles Sims is on the Patriots. Okay. But I don't see any rookies above him, so that's nice. Let's check out Defensive Player of the Year. Actually, hold on a second. Before I do that, I want to see something. Did Ryan Tannehill make it for the Eagles on this? I just want to see. No, it doesn't look like he did, so it looks like we were better off there. But anyway, Defensive Player of the Year. I don't really expect to see anyone from the Dolphins on this one. But none of our players played that well, but like they all kind of collectively played decent. Offensive Rookie of the Year does go to Carson Wentz. I'm actually really happy we beat out Marshawn Lynch. I completely forgot about him. When I was mentioning the AFC Offensive Rookie of the Year class being pretty lackluster, I completely forgot that Marshawn Lynch is considered a rookie in this, but he comes in 2nd, and Jalen Richard comes in 3rd. They're both on the running back for the same team. Okay, Hunter Henry comes in 5th. That's not bad. A Defensive Rookie of the Year. I didn't even see how Myles Jack played, so it doesn't look like he got anywhere near this, but Reggie Ragland comes in 2nd. That's cool. Is he even on this? Xavier Howard makes it before Myles Jack does. I guess Myles Jack didn't really do anything. I tried to sub him into the most formations that I could, but hopefully he still got enough experience to be like an 80. That'd be nice. Carson Wentz is 34,000 experience. Did he get quick development? He did not. That's okay though. Offensive line looks like they all have a decent amount though, but Hunter Henry got 32,000. Did he already have quick development, or did he get it for something else? He got it for being in the Pro Bowl. Way to go, man. Let's check out defense. Myles Jack still has 12,000. That's not that bad. I was hoping Dontari Poe had more than 11,000, but Tony Lippett has 21,000. Why did you get so much? Did he make it to the Pro Bowl? Yeah, he did. Wow. Okay, he got a lot of experience for that. That's nice. Xavier Howard has 11,000, so their cornerbacks might not be looking that horribly, to be honest. But yeah, this is the team once more. Experience is looking pretty decent. But I'm going to sim to the Super Bowl now, actually, because I think it tells you who has superstar development if you sim to the Super Bowl. There's like a chance of seeing the All-Star MVP or whatever. So yeah, anyway, I will catch you guys back up in the offseason then. We are now in free agency, and Tom Brady retires like always, but what a way to go out. He just won MVP. That's a great final way to go. I mean, he didn't win the Super Bowl. I think it was between the Seahawks and the Raiders. I don't really know who won, though. But Andrew Adams. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to pursue Andrew Adams. He's a beast. He's an 85. He's 24 years old. He's getting 86 points from the Bills. I completely blanked on their team name for some reason, even though the logo is right there. But I think I'm going to go after Andrew Adams. That's very rare. You don't normally see him here, but Shaquille Barrett's normally here. Willie Snead's normally here. Anyone else random that I don't normally see? Doesn't really look like it. All these guys are fairly normal. They're popular in the first year of free agency, but This Kirkland guy is always here. He always gets so many points because he's decent. He's 23 years old and is a decent left tackle. I don't think I'm going to go after anybody. I might give Kenny Stills a very low deal because he's not getting any right now, so I might as well. I'm probably going to do this with a couple people, and then I'm actually going to try to pursue Andrew Adams, and hopefully we get him. But other than that, I will see you guys in the draft. We are in the draft. We have the 6th and the 7th overall pick. We also have the 17th and the 22nd. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that is it. I think I'm just going to skip right to my pick because there's not really many early first-round prospects that I want. I do really want a wide receiver, though. So when I get to the 6th and 7th pick, the wide receiver I want is a mid-first rounder. I might trade one of those down. I don't know because I think I can afford to. I'm just going to skip ahead in the draft and go to my pick. So let's see what happens. I couldn't really work out a trade with any teams. I tried to manually trade down with the Chargers, but it wasn't really working. So I'm going to be taking Peter Connor here. I am sure this guy is superstar development. He looks pretty good. He's 23 years old. He's only 5'9", but I think that's good enough to play the slot. I mean, especially since I'm not actually using him, he's still probably going to play decently. He's pretty quick. 440 is a pretty good 40-yard dash time. He's pretty agile with his 3-cone and his 20-yard shuttle. So let's take him. What are you all about, my man? 78 with superstar, 92 speed, and 80 catching, 87 route running. That's really good, actually. I like that. With this next pick, we are taking Carlos McDougal. He ran the fastest 40 out of any cornerback, running a 4.36, which is, you know, quite blazing. He's 5'11", B+ press, B zone, B- man. Very good coverage stats. Let's take this man. He's a 79 with normal, but he's very talented, so I like him. I like him a lot. With this pick, I'm going to be taking DeAndre Pettis. He's a late first rounder. We are in like the late mid first round, but I can't trust other teams not taking this guy, so I'm going to take him here. He looks pretty good. B+ block shed, B tackle, B power move. Looks solid. He's 6'6". He's quite a monster, and he's a 72 with slow. Wow, that was a horrible pick. All right. With this pick, I'm going to be trading it down. I was very close to taking another wide receiver, but I don't want to. Just in case he's really good, I don't want to have like a whole dilemma on my hands. I guess I could always trade him away, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm just going to trade this one down with probably the Redskins. They're offering a 1st and a 2nd next year. That's not bad at all. Is there any other team doing that? The Raiders are. The Falcons are. The Cowboys are offering a 4th this year, a 1st next year, and a 2nd next year. That's what this is. Hold on. Which pick was earlier? The Redskins pick is earlier, so I'm going to take that one over that one. That's not bad either, actually. I think I'm going to take this one just because I think I can get more value out of it. With this pick, I'm going to be taking Demontre Darby. He ran the fastest 40 out of any right outside linebacker. That's not bad. He's pretty agile. He's strong, too. He has the most amount of bench press reps, too, and he can jump pretty far. I don't know. But I'm going to take him here. Let's see what he's all about. 76 with quick. That's actually really good. He's probably good enough to come in and start. Maybe I'll throw a Tauchu down to right end or something. I don't know yet, but that's not bad, actually. He's only 21 years old, too. I just saw that right at the end. That's not a bad pick whatsoever. With this pick, I'm going to be drafting Connor Deese. He does not look bad. A defensive tackle, 3rd-round talent. We're in the late 2nd round, but I think he's good enough. He's actually pretty fast for being a defensive tackle. He's the strongest defensive tackle it looks, and he's actually really agile as well. So let's go with this guy. He's a 76 with quick. That was a very solid pick right there. I'm definitely going to have him start at the 2nd defensive tackle position. But yeah, I like that pick a lot, actually. With this pick, I'm going to be drafting Torian Thompson. Interesting name. But he has B+ zone, and his other 2 skills are probably like C's, but he's probably good enough. Maybe he can move up to safety. He has a horrible combine. Not even going to lie. It's a terrible combine. But he might be able to move up to safety, and then maybe I can trade him or something. But let's see what this guy's all about. 68. Apparently that was still a good pick. He might be a decent safety, to be honest, though, because 86 speed, 86 zone isn't bad. Can I see his hit power from here? I don't know if I'm able to. Only 56, though, so maybe he'd be a decent free safety. I don't know. But I just felt like taking him. He wasn't horrible, I guess. With this pick, I'm going to be taking Jarrell Woody. He is massive. He's 6'7". I didn't notice that until right now. He's pretty strong. He has the 3rd most bench press reps out of any right end, so that's not bad. Let's see what this guy's all about. 68. I figured he would be a 68, but we drafted him exactly when he was supposed to go. So, you know, I'll take it. Here we are. We're taking Dontarius Kendall. This guy might be able to move down to end if I have to, because he's not that fast. He seems like he's a pretty slow right outside linebacker, considering he ran a 4.85. But he has a good vertical and broad jump. Not really too sure what that means. And he's quite strong. So let's take him. How you? 68 with normal. We drafted him 1 pick later than when he was ranked, so that's not bad. He doesn't have the greatest pass rushing stats. I mean, block shed is horrible, but power moves are actually pretty good. Maybe I can still move him down. I don't know. I'll probably just keep him as a backup. I don't really want to start him that much. Okay, both of these 6th-round draft picks I'm going to be trading down. Actually, I'm just going to take this guy. Whatever. What are you all about? 70 with normal. He's not that bad. 87 speed. for a left end. Wow. Okay, that guy's really fast. Maybe he can play linebacker or something random. Does he have good? He doesn't have good coverage. I doubt it, right? Yeah, I can't even tell. Really, really low play rec and awareness. Maybe he can randomly play linebacker. I don't know. That guy's really fast, though. All right, let's get it. We're in the 7th round. I think I have some fullbacks scouted. I don't, but I do need a fullback. Let's go with... Oh, that guy doesn't look bad. He's a really good combine. I think that guy's the best combine. Actually, what's this dude all about? This dude's the fastest, but I want this guy. Riley Skaggs. What are you all about? He's a 64. Okay, he's probably still going to start at fullback for us. TJ McDonald, a 3rd this year and next year, will get me Stephon Tuitt. Kiko Alonso, Jordan Phillips, and a 2nd next year for Bobby Wagner. I don't really need him anymore. I signed Taylor Gabriel in the offseason, and I'm just trading him for a 4th rounder. Probably could have gotten more, but I don't really feel like trying. I kind of completely forgot a word in that sentence. But yeah, that was the trade. This is the team going into the 2nd season. I actually really like it. Hunter Henry developed very nicely. Now he's a 90 overall. That was a good idea to get him. I didn't spend the experience on the offensive line yet, but I'm probably going to do that right after, you know, I do record this segment. But yeah, anyway, this is the offense. Looking really good. I like it a lot. I hope Connor, your name's Peter Connor, isn't it? Yeah, I hope Peter Connor can play well. I checked out that other wide receiver I mentioned. I don't know if I actually mentioned it in the draft or not, but with my last pick in the 1st round, I think I ended up trading it down, but I was close to drafting this one wide receiver who was also a 78 and had superstar and had the same speed, but he was like 6'1", so I guess I would rather have him, but it's okay. You know, we drafted this man. He's a beast. Let's check out the defense. The defense looks pretty good, actually. Bobby Wagner is awesome. I don't know how we got him kind of easily. I mean, we didn't even really give up all that much for him. But Stephon Tuitt here on the D-line. I moved Jeremiah Tauchu down here to the D-line. I think the linebacker core is really good. I hope Darby can do something phenomenal. This dude's an 81 if you put him in the right scheme, so that's nice. And yeah, I like the team a lot. I definitely like the team. I think we're definitely a playoff team here. We just really need like another solid corner and some more development, and then we are set. But anyway, I'm going to spend the rest of this experience, and then I will see you guys at the midseason mark. At the midseason mark here, we are 4-4. Not too bad, I guess. I think we were 4-3 last season. I just hope we can have a better second half of the season than the first half, obviously. This is what the offense looks like. This guy has 11,000 experience. That's actually really good. He already has superstar development. Did he win, like, player of the week or something? Like, why does he have so much? I think it's just... Each week he's just been playing pretty well, so I'm fine with that. I'm not going to spend it quite yet. I'm going to see what this guy can get up to. Actually, I might spend it because I really doubt this guy will win Offensive Rookie of the Year, considering there's probably a quarterback that got drafted by like the Browns or something. But on defense here, this defensive tackle has 6,000. That's not bad whatsoever. This guy has 5,000 over here. This guy also has 5,000 down here. Not too bad. All right, well, you know, that's what the team looks like. Let's check out the division. We are in 2nd, so not bad. The Bills are 5-2. Patriots fell off a little bit, and the Jets are, you know, doing pretty poorly. But we have to bring back at least Jarvis Landry. I'm sure there's more. Anyone else here? Stephon Tuitt, I would like to have back. Corey Linsley, Jeremiah Tauchu. I think I might hold off on. Maybe I'll bring him back. How much do you want? We have 90 million cap room. I'll probably bring him back. I think I'll have enough. So let's start here with Jarvis Landry. Let's get him back first and foremost because he's the most important, I think. He's coming back to the team. Stephon Tuitt, I would also like to have back. Hopefully. Come on. You know you want to be on the team. The salary needs improvement. All right, good to know. Corey Linsley, please come back to the team. Could really use you. He's coming back to the team. Alrighty then. And Jeremiah Tauchu, I would like to have back. Actually, I just mentioned I don't know if I want him that much, but I'm going to bring him back anyway. He's coming back to the team. I can always trade him if I don't use him much or something. Jawan James, I would like back, though. Please come back to the team. Jawan, he is coming back to the team. Phenomenal. Alright, well anyway, that's all the re-signings I can do right now. I think I might sim a week and then try to bring back Stephon Tuitt, but other than that, I will see you guys at the end of the season. Okay, just showing this quickly, but Stephon Tuitt ended up coming back to the team. I just rose the salary a little bit, and you know, that's all he wanted. At the end of the season here, we did not make the playoffs once again. We went 7-9. If we would have just had like a couple more wins, we totally would have made the playoffs. That's really rough. Alright, let's check out the team schedule. How did we do? We lost every game in the preseason. I think we did that last year as well. We lost the opening 2 games there. Beat the Jets, lost to the Falcons, beat the Panthers, beat the Patriots and the Bengals and the Buccaneers and the Jets. Nice win streak right there. Lost 3 straight, beat the Bills, then lost to the Patriots and the Chiefs. We just barely lost to the Chiefs too. Wow. Let's check out stats. How did the team play? I think it said Aaron Rodgers won MVP. Carson Wentz, though. 4,500 yards, 26 touchdowns. A lot of interceptions, but not bad with the yards and the touchdowns, I guess. You know, I would like less interceptions, but that's okay. How did rushing do? Jay Ajayi, 1,156 yards, 11 touchdowns is pretty good, but Kenyon Drake had 15 in the backup and only 1 fumble. That's not bad. And Jay Ajayi had 2 fumbles. Again, that's not that bad. Devontae Parker, 89 catches, 973 yards, 2 touchdowns. Peter Connor, 87 catches, 1,247 yards with 6 touchdowns. That was a good season. And Jarvis Landry had over 1,000 yards with 8 touchdowns. Not bad. Blocking, this should be pretty good, if I had to guess. Zach Martin, 11 sacks, isn't bad for a left tackle. 8 from Jawan James isn't bad either. And Chance Warmack only let up 1. Defense, Bobby Wagner, 143 tackles. Demontre Darby had 122, and Rashad Jones had 100. Tackles for loss, 12 from Dontari Poe, 11 from Stephon Tuitt, and 10 from Connor Deese. That's not bad. Sacks, 9.5 from Jeremiah Tauchu. We're not really getting to the quarterback that well. Dontari Poe had 6 sacks, and Stephon Tuitt had 3.5. Interceptions, 3 from Bobby Wagner and Miles Jack, 2 from Demontre Darby, and Carlos McDougal, who's our cornerback. 1 from Tony Lippett, Andrew Adams, Xavier Howard, and Bobby McCain. Not bad, I guess. How much did Miles Jack play? It didn't look like he played too much, but he somehow managed 3 picks with only 48 tackles. That's not bad. Do we have any touchdowns? Doesn't really look like it. We did not have any. That's okay. We were 8th on offense, was actually pretty good. The defense probably isn't that great then. Maybe like 20th or something. 24th. Yeah, the defense wasn't the greatest. Let's check out the yearly awards. I don't expect to see any Dolphins in this. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Maybe Carson Wentz again. That would be the only player I could see. Didn't really think so, considering he had 22 interceptions or whatever. Let's check out Defensive Player of the Year. Jason Otrusky is already number... Wow, okay. He had a lot of experience. But Bobby Wagner gets in there. That dude is going to be a beast, I'm telling you. I have to check him out after this, I think. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Peter Connor comes in 4th. He had a crazy season, and he somehow comes in 4th. No one else from our team in this. I don't expect to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. Figured it would go to him, but Demontre Darby still got up there pretty nicely. That's not bad. Carlos McDougal got up there, and so did Connor Deese. That's not that bad. Guy's one last name was Catanzaro, I think. But let's check out the experience. How did we do? 25K from Peter Connor. That's actually really good. He should have a lot of experience for that. Hunter Henry had 17K. He's going to go up nicely too. Carson Wentz maybe. Did he regress? I swear he was an 82. Did he regress? It doesn't look like he really regressed. I don't know. I swear he was an 82 at one point. I'll still upgrade him after this. Jay Ajayi only has 9,000. Devontae Parker has 10,000. That's not that bad. Defense, how are we doing on this side of the ball here? 16K from the backup defensive tackle. It's actually really solid there. 9K from the corner. 12 from Bobby Wagner. 12 from what's his name? Demontre? Is his name Demontre? Yeah, Demontre Darby. He has quick development. Did he have that before? I think he did. Pretty sure he had quick development before. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. He got it from anything else. Xavier Howard? Nope. Okay. Anyway, this is what the team looks like, of course, and I'm going to spend all this experience, and then I'll get you guys back up in the offseason. We're in free agency now. Let's see who we can sign. We have like 56 mil in cap room. We should be able to sign some studs, and Sharif Floyd's the best one here. He's still not bad, but don't think he's going to make it onto the team. That's a bit rough. I was really hoping there would be some studs in this, but there just are not. Maybe I'll still go after him. I don't know, just to trade or something. Who knows? But it doesn't really look like anyone's here that I want. How much do you want? 7 mil. You're not bad, but I mean, that Connor Deese, I think his name is, he's actually really good. He went up to an 81, and he's a lot cheaper, so I don't think there's really much of a reason to get Sharif Floyd. I don't think I'm going to really sign anybody. Justin Britt isn't bad, but I don't need him. It really doesn't look like I'm going to sign anybody. Maybe some wide receivers, because they're always really easy to trade. Like, Marquise Lee's still getting a lot of points, though. Man, alright, doesn't really look like I'm going to bring anybody in. This is rough. Okay. Well, anyway, I'll see you guys in the draft, I guess. We're in the draft now. I think we have, like, the 10th pick or something like that. It's not that early. I would like to get this one linebacker, but I don't really feel like trading up. So if he's there, I'll get him. He just went. That Marrow guy went there. That guy's superstar development, but he was projected to go in the 2nd round, which is interesting. This guy's name's Matt Chris. I just noticed this dude has 2 first names. Alright, I have no idea who I want, so hold on a second. With this pick, I'm going to be taking Casey Irwin. I know he's a late 1st rounder, and we're technically like in mid to late. Actually, how old is this guy? This guy's 22. I'm taking him instead. 76 was slow. Should have went with the first guy. I'm probably going to regret this because I'm sure this man has slow development, but I'm taking him anyway. Are you have slow development? I just said, are you have slow development? But he does, and he's talented, but I drafted 2 people with slow development. Gotta love that. Alright, I'm taking this guy. Lorez McLeon. I'm pretty sure this dude has superstar development. He's just going to be a backup running back for us. 72 with superstar. He's very fast, has a good juke move, really bad carrying, but he's still going to be the backup, so I don't really care that much. With this pick, I'm going to be taking a safety, I think. Let's see. There's actually my fullback still here, but I only have 3 picks. I'm taking the fullback. Let's go. Blake McGowan. He looks like a beast. How are you? 78 with normal. He was projected to go 14th. Alright, he's just the fullback, but he's talented. I don't care. With this pick, I'm going to be taking Asher Wakefield. I mean, he's a decent-looking safety, unless he's like an absolute stud. He's going to be a backup. Yeah, so he's just going to be a backup here. He's actually really good, though. 89 speed, 80 zone isn't bad. 79 hit power is not bad either. But I'm going to be taking another safety with my last pick, and unless he's like an 80 overall with Superstar, he's not going to play. But just in case, you never really know, right? Some of these late-round guys are like complete studs. So let's see. He got drafted, so we're going with Gabriel Zyman. Alright, well anyway, Gabe, let's get on the team here. How are you doing, my man? 69 overall. Not even that bad, though. 87 hit power is good. He's 83 speed, which is actually really slow, but it's okay. I signed Richard Rodgers in free agency, and we're trading him a third this year and next year for Chris Harris. I didn't think that was going to go through straight up, but yeah, Jeremiah Tauchu straight up for Ryan Shazier, who's probably going to play outside linebacker for us. It's been well overdue for me to get Khalil Mack. I have not gotten this man in such a long time. So we are trading DeMontre Darby, a 3rd rounder and a 4th rounder, for the man, the myth, the legend, Khalil Mack. I'm sorry for trading Darby. I did like him. I think he was a great player, but Miles Jack is a higher overall, and he's not a rookie anymore. You know, this Darby guy is not a rookie anymore, so not really too much of a difference there. I think Miles Jack might be this guy's same age because Miles Jack was is like 20 now or something, 21 maybe. So yeah, we have Khalil Mack. Plus their names rhyme, you know, Jack and Mack, you know. You need to get that going. This is going to be the team going into the final season. I like it a lot, actually, because I like how Peter Connor developed. I usually don't draft wide receivers, so when I do and they develop into an 88 by the 2nd year, pretty good. I like it. I like it. Devontae Parker is still doing well at number 2 there, and Jarvis Landry is still killing it at the number 1. Hunter Henry developed very nicely. On the defensive side here, Bobby Wagner's a 97. Ryan Shazier's a nice 88 at right outside linebacker. Miles Jack is like, I think, you know, if you don't count this guy, this rookie, he's like the lowest rated player who's starting. Miles Jack is. He's tied with this guy, I guess. But they're both still solid. Like, I don't really see the need to replace them. Miles Jack doesn't play all that much, so it's not the biggest deal if he's that low. And this McDougal guy is good enough to be the number 2 corner, I think. He definitely has good enough stats. 93 speed is good. He has great coverage stats. I think he's still pretty good. Rashad Jones moved down to an 88, but that's okay. He's still coming along here at age 30, 83 speed, 89 hit power still. He can still lay the boom if he needs to. Andrew Adams was a nice free agency pickup. Chris Harris obviously is a god. What are his stats like? 95 man, 93 zone. Pretty low press, to be honest, but that's still pretty good. I like the way the rookies developed on this team a lot. There's still some positions I could trade. I almost said sell, but there's still some people I can trade, like Tony Lippett I have, Xavier Howard I have. This dude here probably has some value. I don't know. Who cares? I'm just going to keep it the way it is, and I'm going to advance to the end of the season, and hopefully we made the playoffs. We're at the end of the season now, and I see that Carson Wentz won MVP. Pretty great. How did we do? We went 12-4. We got a first-round bye. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Let's check out the team schedule. Let's see how we did against our opponents. We actually started getting wins in the preseason now. I almost said postseason. But we actually started to get some wins in the preseason. I think before this, we didn't get any wins. So I think in total, we are 2-10 in 3 seasons in the preseason. Looking good. We started out 3-0, but we had some good, convincing games against the Jets and the Vikings. The Bills put up a decent fight. We ended up losing to the Titans, but then we beat the Patriots, the Ravens, the Jets, the Lions, the Bears, the Texans, the Jaguars. Then we lost to the Colts and the Patriots. We beat the Bills, lost to the Packers, and beat the Raiders. Very successful season. You know, considering Carson Wentz won MVP, that's pretty great. Let's see how he did to get there. How many yards did he have? 5,050 yards, 39 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. That was a very good season. 107 passer rating, over 300 yards a game is phenomenal. Jay Ajayi ran very well. Nearly 1,300 yards with 19 touchdowns and 0 fumbles. Kenyon Drake had 11 out of the backup. Oh, I didn't start the running back. I didn't start the running back we drafted. That's okay, though. Kenyon Drake still had 11 touchdowns. That's not bad. Receivers, Devontae Parker, 91 catches, 975 yards, 10 touchdowns. But these two guys down here, Jarvis Landry, 84 catches, 1,545 yards with 10 touchdowns. And I don't know whose season's better, to be honest, but Peter Connor, 82 catches, 1,283 yards, and 17 touchdowns. I think Connor actually had a better season. I understand he had like 300 or 250 or whatever less receiving yards, but he had 7 more touchdowns. It's actually really good. Hunter Henry had a very down year, but that's okay. Even Jay Ajayi had 4 touchdowns. Not bad. Blocking, how do we do on this side here? Only 9 sacks let up from Zach Martin is definitely good. 4 from Juwan James, 1 from Laramie Tunsil and Chance Warmack. That's not bad. Defense, Bobby Wagner had a whole lot of tackles. I'm sorry I burped. That was awkward. Ryan Shazier had 129 tackles and 5 tackles for loss. That's not bad. Lacy Laurie had 97 tackles. Tackles for loss, 18 from Dantari Poe and 16 from Connor Deese. Looking good there. Sacks, 11.5 from Stephon Tuitt. Only 10 from Khalil Mack. I was hoping for a bit more, but that's okay. Interceptions, we got 4 from Chris Harris, 3 from Rashad Jones, Bobby Wagner, and Tony Lippett. Tony Lippett still got interceptions? He didn't even play that much. He had 32 tackles, but 3 interceptions. That's ridiculous. He had like an interception every 11 tackles. Like, imagine if that happened with Bobby Wagner. He would have had, you know, above it, like freaking 10 tackles. Anyway, Carlos McDougal had two interceptions, and Lacy Laurie had 1. Any touchdowns? Let's see. We had 1 touchdown at least. Sorry for that awkward cut. That might have been kind of weird, but we were 6th on defense. I already saw what we were on offense. We were 1st, actually, so I'll just spoil it. We were 1st on offense. We were good here. Carson Wentz obviously wins MVP with Alex Smith in 2nd. That's interesting. Jay Ajayi gets in there at number 8. Not bad at all. Somehow Carson Wentz does not win Offensive Player of the Year, but that's okay. Jay Ajayi comes in 4th. Anyone else from the team? I feel like what's his name? Peter. Wow, I forget names so easily. That wide receiver we drafted almost could have been up there, to be honest. Who's this Shirley guy? Looks like a quarterback. Defensive Player of the Year, Bobby Wagner comes in 2nd. That's not bad. Ryan Shazier comes in 7th. No one else from our team on that. But this dude is a 99. Good lord. Jason Ostrowski. Ostrowski. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he's a 99. Good lord. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Larez McCleon somehow gets in 4th, even though he was our 3rd string running back. Blake McGowan. He's our fullback. Way to go, man. You're a beast. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Lacy Laurie comes in 2nd. No one else from our team in that. Best quarterback, it goes to Carson Wentz. I don't know how Carson Wentz did not win Offensive Player of the Year, but that's okay. Best running back, Jay Ajayi comes in 2nd. That's not bad at all. Best wide receiver, Peter Connor, there's his name, and Jarvis Landry are the top 2 wide receivers. That's actually awesome. I don't think Devontae Parker did well enough to get in here, but it would have been awesome if he could have had all 3 of our receivers in this. Best offensive lineman goes to Zach Martin with Corey Linsley in it and Chance Warmack. Not bad. Best D lineman, Khalil Mack is number 8, and Stephon Tuitt is number 10. Best linebacker, Bobby Wagner comes in 3rd. No one else from our team in that. Best defensive back, though, does not look like we have anybody. Best kicker, we have to. I don't even know who our kicker is. Alright, he's not on here. That's okay. Let's check out the experience if I can. How we doing? Carson Wentz, 46,000 experience. This man, 26,000. 21,000 from the fullback. Good experience going on the offensive line, too. Jarvis Landry nearly has 14,000 on the defense here. Not really all that much. I was hoping our defensive tackles would get more because they combined for like 30-something tackles for loss, I think. That's okay, though. But Ryan Shazier has 10K. Bobby Wagner has 11K. How's Laurie doing? He only has 7K pretty much. That's not that great, but it's okay. The offense has a lot of experience. So I'm going to upgrade these guys and then sim the week and see who we end up playing. Yeah, Superstar Development. This is awesome. I just took a bite or something, so I'm sorry my voice is like this. Hold on, let me chew. You ready? Alright, cool. Yeah, Superstar Development. I'm going to keep this in the video because I think it actually sounds kind of funny. But he has Superstar Development now. That's actually awesome. This is the fully upgraded team going into the playoff game. I still don't know who I play yet because I haven't advanced the week. But this is the 3rd time that I'm recording one of these segments at a different time period. I don't know why, but I cannot get this one done in one go. Like, I just don't have enough time to get it done in one go. I started it this morning. I thought I would have had enough time. Then I had to go somewhere, and then I had like another half an hour or so to continue, and I recorded the second part, and then now I'm here, and I should be able to finish this now because this is pretty much the last little segment. I guess I should have showed off the defense. I kind of forgot. But we end up taking on the Patriots. We play a division rival. That's not bad, but that's the offense. Here's the defense. Looking pretty good. I like this team a lot. It's definitely not like the best team we've ever had, but it's still very good, I think. I definitely still like it. I like the offense just because I really like this receiver. This dude turned out to be an absolute stud. He's a 92 overall, 99 route running, 86 catching. He's like the perfect slot guy, you know, because with that 99 route running, that's vital. But anyway, we have to take on the Patriots here. Let's see if we win. I hope we can. What are the overalls looking like? I'm feeling we're like a 93. if I had to guess. We're at 93 exactly. Look at that. They're an 89 though. They still have a very solid team. But let's throw on the Color Rush uniforms. Because why not? The Dolphins look alright. I like the Patriots Color Rush uniforms though. I like that they all blue. It looks pretty cool. But anyway, if you are still watching at this current moment, comment broccoli. There we go. I just keep going with food. Because why not? That's usually the first thing on my mind because I'm normally hungry. But yeah, comment broccoli if you're still watching right now. Thank you very much also if you're still watching. I definitely do appreciate it when people make it this far. I know I say this every time, but, you know, I still feel this way every time. So, you know, still watching along here, probably like 35 plus minutes in. Comment broccoli. I feel like we might have this game, but I'm not too sure yet. 38-10, or 38-17, my fault. I'm pretty positive we have this one. 38-24, and we win. Way to go. Way to go, Dolphins. You guys are complete beasts. Jimmy Garoppolo looks like he played really well, actually. He definitely outperformed Carson Wentz. He had a bunch more yards, one more touchdown, and one less interception. Way to go. With 82% completion. That's really good, too. Jay Ajayi had a great game. 172 yards, a touchdown. Hit the other touchdown. Kenyon Drake mooched off another one. Charles Sims played rather poorly, but not, I guess, horribly, I guess. Whatever. I don't know. Brandon Cooks did really well. Malcolm Mitchell even came in and did pretty well. Julian Edelman did all right. Peter Connor, of course, got our touchdown. Charles Sims got a touchdown. And Jay Ajayi was definitely our MVP. How did the defense go? Devin McCourty had 14 tackles. Bobby Wagner had 11. Cyrus Jones had 8. And Stephon Gilmore also had 8. Dontari Poe, Rodney Talley, and Connor Deese all had a tackle for loss. Khalil Mack had 3 sacks. That was a very good game for him. 1 sack from Connor Deese, and then a half a sack from Rodney Talley and Trey Flowers. And the interception was from Duron Harmon. Not bad, I guess. But yeah, we won. Way to go. We're in the conference championship now, and we have to take on the Ravens. I did not expect them to be here. I don't know what their team's looking like. I don't even know if they still have Flacco or whatever. But this is the team again. I don't know if anyone really changed much. I kind of just auto-upgraded people because that's what I normally do after the playoff games. But I don't think anyone really went up much. Zach Martin's at 99 now. He could have been that before, too. I don't really remember. I don't see anyone notable. Maybe some people increased. Who knows? Rashad Jones looks like he's confident. I think Andrew Adams may have went up. I'm not sure, though. But anyway, let's check out this game. Hopefully we could win. I like the Ravens Color Rush uniforms as well. I think they're all blue. We're still at 93. They're an 85. We should be able to win. I really hope so, at least. I think they're all blue, right? Let me make sure. I think they're like purple. I mean, whatever that one color is. Yeah, they're purple, dark purple, blue, kind of indigo. Who knows? But yeah, hopefully we can win. I just noticed this now. So my coach's name is Mandarino, but I spelled Dorino wrong. You know, it's supposed to be like Dan Marino, but you switched the letters. I accidentally spelled it with an O at the end instead of an A. No, I'm such a moron. Oh God, I'm probably gonna make a notice about this at the beginning. But man, I'm a moron. I think I spelled it like, what did I say, Mandarino, so I spelled it D-O-R-I-N-O, but it's supposed to be, if I'm doing it like that, it should be D-A-R. I'm such a moron. I really hope I remember to put something at the beginning of the video so you guys, like all you loyal Dolphins fans, don't roast me for spelling it wrong. I'm sorry, I'm so stupid. 14-24, come on team, clutch up in the end. We need to clutch up, we're not going to, we're going to lose. We lost this game to the Raiders. Not the Raiders, the Ravens, my fault. The Dolphins rebuild comes to an end against the Ravens. I'm not going to do another season, and it looks like they still do have Joe Flacco. What in the world? How did he do well? He did not throw an interception. Really, Joe Flacco didn't throw an interception. Okay. Terrence West did well for them. Jay Ajayi did pretty all right for us. Man, who had the rushing touchdown for us? Kenneth, I'm not for us, the other team. Kenneth Dixon had negative half-yard rushing per carry, and he still ended up getting a touchdown. Okay. Hunter Henry led the game in receptions, but nowhere near in yards. This is a game of the tight ends, though. Max Williams had a good game. Rashad Perriman had a good game. Jarvis Landry had a good game. Terrence West had a good game. Who are the receivers? I don't even know. Max Williams, Rashad Perriman, Seth Roberts, Terrence West, Denny Vitale, Victor Cruz. How did this team make it to the playoffs? What is this? All right, well, let's check out defense. How did our team do? 10 tackles from Andrew Adams, 9 from Carlos McDougal, 8 from C.J. Mosley, Kamale Correa, I never knew how to pronounce that guy's name, and 8 from Bobby Wagner. 2 tackles for loss for Stephon Tuitt, 1 from Connor Deese, Khalil Mack, Brandon Williams, Tavon Young, Terrell Suggs, and Eric Weddle. And then we had 1 sack from Ryan Shazier, Connor Deese, and Kamale Correa, however you pronounce that, and 1 interception from Tony Jefferson. So the team got 1 playoff win. Definitely was not the best team we've rebuilt, but I like some of the players we got. Those are the new Ultimate Legends at the time I'm recording this. I think this actually might come out tomorrow. Tomorrow being Monday the 26th, but it doesn't really matter when this comes out. But here, I'll show you guys these individual overalls. We're a 99 and a 97. We had like, what, 8 overall points on the Ravens. But yeah, I'm so pissed at myself that I freaking spelled Dan Marino's last name wrong. Can I change that? Hold on. Hold on. Am I able to change this? How do you edit appearance? Because you change your name through this? This is important. You can. Alright, I'm going to change it now. I can't. Alright, here we go. A-R-O-I-N-O. There we go. Yeah, that's what it was supposed to be. I really hope I remember to put a little disclaimer in the beginning of the video that I spelled his name wrong, because you guys will probably roast me if you are a Dolphins fan. But yes, this is the team. I like this team a lot. I tried to go with some other players I don't normally get, like Hunter Henry. I never normally get. Carson Wentz I actually don't normally get. The only times I've really gotten Carson Wentz, I think, have been when I rebuilt the Eagles. And I think like the Saints or something, I feel like I got him. I don't get him too often. I don't really get him too often. But Chance Warmack's a guy I don't normally get. Corey Linsley, maybe I get pretty often. I don't know. A lot of these offensive linemen are rather dispensable because you can get, you know, a pretty solid offensive line. Really, pretty much with like anyone over an 80, to be honest. Not many of them let up sacks, aside from the left tackle. But on the defensive side of the ball, I don't get Ryan Shazier all that much. I used to get Khalil Mack all the time, but I've cut down a little bit. I don't think I've ever gotten Dontari Poe or Stephon Tuitt. I could be wrong with Stephon Tuitt, though. Bobby Wagner I get kind of frequently, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, this is the team. I think I built a pretty nice team here. Too bad we couldn't make it further in the playoffs. It's no big deal, I guess. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm very sorry that I spelled Dan Marino's last name wrong. Well, at least most of it. I'm sorry that I spelled, what, 5/6 of his last name wrong. Well, the first part was supposed to be wrong. I guess it's more than 5/6. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. It's not even that late. It's 11:20, and I'm supposed to be a college kid, so I should be awake right now, but I'm an old man at heart. I don't know why I'm still talking. But anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. I apologize once again for messing up a Dolphins legend here, but anyway, I'm just going to end the video. Bye!